Good day, my plant foldies. It's Richie at Growfold, and today we'll be big box store plant shopping at the Home Depot out here in McKinney, Texas. Actually, today's episode is going to be a special one because I am going to be doing some speed plant shopping where we're going to go be visiting multiple big box stores within a 5-minute radius. Yes, you are talking about me just driving from one big box store to another to see what plants we can find at these big box stores. As always, if you haven't already, please make sure you're pressing that thumbs up or like button for this video. It definitely helps push this content out to more plant lovers like yourself, as well as give me a follow on my Instagram page at Growfold if you have any questions about the plants or just want to get in touch with me directly. I'm having so much fun making all of this plant content for the beginning of the year, and I'm going to do something a little bit different and actually travel to multiple big box stores. So come along with me. Let's see if we can find some interesting plants, and let's go ahead and do this because I just got off of work and it's actually been a wonderful day. So I figured I'd take you shopping with me as well. Plant foldies, we are now in this indoor tropical plant section at the Home Depot out here off of Costa Road in McKinney, Texas. So we're going to go ahead and just look at some of these proven winner Leafjoy plants. You already know I am loving all of the new releases here, and so we're going to be just taking a look at some of these new plants. Now obviously we do want to talk about some of these philodendron that they have here. For instance, $9.98, and you have this beautiful philodendron orange smooth. She is super smooth. And you know, as far as all of the proven winners Leafjoy plants, I have just been going to a lot of these Home Depots throughout the Dallas-Fort Worth area. As y'all know, I am based out in North Dallas, but I have been just traveling all over the metropolitan area. I hope that you guys have actually enjoyed just seeing what plants we are seeing out in these big box stores, because even when you look at the aesthetics behind the proven winners Leafjoy plants, I am just loving all of the textures of their planters. And typically I like the more, I would say, modern contemporary vibe. You notice that in the garden section they didn't really have a lot of outdoor garden plants, but they do have quite a bit of just plants right over here. So we can even see here, I'm trying not to get in people in the frames of people, but you can see here we have another philodendron pink princess. This one is the Pink Princess Galaxy, and it says I'm new. And like I've been showing you guys here, this is the QR code. Go ahead and pause this video and give your feedback on all of these new proven winner trial plants. You can see that this one is not necessarily as variegated, but you know, philodendron pink princess is another staple, and I love the fact that we do have quite a bit of these philodendrons available here. And this one again is for $19.98. As far as just the proven winner plants, I am really curious, plant foldies. What do you think about the plant pricing? What do you think about the selection? Feel free to leave in the comment section, because I am really enjoying just being able to like go here, put myself on camera and talk to you, the plant foldies, directly. And for those that are new to the channel, I call my viewers and subscribers plant foldies. Welcome. My name is Richie. Welcome to the channel. And if you are new, again, definitely subscribe to this new way of, I guess, presenting content to y'all. But as you can see right here, this is another philodendron pink princess galaxy, and you can just see that this one has a little bit more marbling. The thing about the philodendron pink princess is it does need light, bright indirect light, water when the soil is completely dry. But I think the biggest I guess trials and tribulations when it comes to philodendron pink princess is that it needs a moss pole or some type of support system in order for it to really just grow leaves, like bigger leaves. Now I have heard that even when you have it staked up, for some reason the growth doesn't always grow big, and it actually gets smaller leaves. So you just have to try it yourself. As far as the genetics of the philodendron pink princess, if you don't find one that's highly variegated, genetics in terms of the variegation is very much so what dictates the plant's variegation. So if you're looking for a lot more pink, then you have to be very mindful of your selection. Good thing about it is, at least in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, there are several Home Depots you can go to, and Proven Winners is always releasing a lot of healthy looking plants. This one is beautiful. I love the dark foliage. And then you can even see right over here, this philodendron pink princess has a really nice pink tone about it. Let me know in the comment section, plant foldies, if you actually are a fan of philodendron pink princess, because I am gonna put it out there. Costa Farms actually has a philodendron pink princess marble galaxy for $15.97. So as we do some speed shopping or plant shopping at these different big box stores, we can kind of see the assortment and selection. Overall, I love going to all of these big box stores just because, like I've always said in all of my videos, you guessed it, you want to diversify your sources of where you buy plants. But to kind of just give you guys an update, as I have kind of changed up how I present my content, I am really enjoying the fact that I have a little bit shorter format for the long format. I think it's giving me a little bit more freedom, and it's also just giving me a little bit more candid conversation with the plant foldies. I feel like I can talk to you as if you are truly walking around side with me. And even though I have visited this Home Depot before, I still like to see if they actually do any types of plant restock. So this one right here, for instance, is the Mordania loriformis. This one is another interesting plant. And before Proven Winners Leafjoy actually released this plant, I actually had this plant. I bought it at a local plant nursery store called Callaway's Nursery. Now, plant foldies, if you haven't already visited or watched my Callaway's plant nursery video, it is a detailed walkthrough of a local nursery out in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, specifically Prosper, Texas. And let me just tell you, don't assume that local and small businesses cannot have budget-friendly or cost-effective plant pricing. This one actually was a plant I bought a couple years back from Callaway's Nursery, so definitely check that out. But this is really, really beautiful as far as just the silver foliage right over here. And again, as far as Proven Winner Leafjoy plants, I have just been very, very excited about seeing some of the posts that some of the other content creators have posted. The other day, I did have one where I found another Aglaonema. It was the Aglaonema garnet stream. So please, Proven Winners Leafjoy, as I continue to make these videos promoting y'all's gorgeous plants, I need y'all to keep releasing some Aglaonema. Y'all know that we need to hashtag popularize Aglaonema. Now over here, you can see that this one is actually the Philodendron verrucosum. also known as a twisted toffee plant. And this does have a little bit of cosmetic damage on the leaves, but you can see right here, it does have some beautiful velvety textures, and then the undersides are gorgeous. This one again is for $19.98. And I actually like the look of this particular philodendron. The problem with this philodendron is it does have an issue with spider mites. So I'm going to just try to walk out of people's way because there are people shopping at this this Home Depot. But again, I just wanted to see what plants they have. It looks like they've sold through a lot of their plants already. We'll see if I end up buying a plant while I do some speed shopping at these big box stores. I am always going to feature. And if you guys get tired of my repetitive content, I am so sorry, but not really sorry, because I have to continue to just show y'all gorgeous neon pothos hanging basket. So this one is a bigger roll hanging basket, and this one's for $19.98. This one is another hanging basket that I just think that a lot of us really kind of overlook. That this is the year of the pothos, or more so 2026, as we continue into the second week of the new year for 2026. It is all about those easy care houseplants, and I just wanted to put this out there. Look at how gorgeous the neon pothos is. I did want to ask plant foldies, do y'all say pothos, epipremnum aureum, or pothos? Can y'all leave in the comments section again how you pronounce it? Because there's just many different ways of pronouncing these plants. And for me, it's just interesting how all of these plants even get their names. You can even see here, this is a really good specimen of a golden pothos for $19.98. Look at the variegation. Now, here's the thing about epipremnum aureum golden, or golden pothos. This one right here does need more bright indirect light for it to really maintain that beautiful coloration. Sometimes you will see these varieties of golden pothos, also known as like the Hawaiian pothos, where basically it's a really high variegated pothos plant. Just as much as I've talked about in so many of my videos, for beginners, just remember when you assess the plant care, always look at your lighting conditions, because lighting conditions really dictate the plant's vigor, its color, its variegation. So just a little bit tidbits for that. And then there's one more pothos I wanted to show you, and this is the golden pothos, or not golden, marble queen pothos. You'll notice this one is actually not as variegated, but what I've noticed is if you actually increase the lighting on pothos plants, they will end up pushing out better coloration. So that is an example of one that you could possibly push out more variegation just through coloration. So I just want to make sure. So that is just another tidbit. Now, earlier when I went and visited, there was a lot of these proven winter Leafjoy glows, but it looks like they don't have as many. I did want to show you this one right here. Look at this Aglaonema Valentine. Beautiful plant. I love the globe right here. And it is another one that, we already know, plant foldies, right, that we want to get more people interested in Aglaonema. I do want everybody to just give me some feedback about some of the plants you guys are seeing, and if you guys are actually surprised to see me in the my face on this YouTube channel. I know some people were like, make sure, Richie, you continue to keep the plants as the main stars. They definitely are. I just figured I can combine my personality, because at the end of the day, it is all about being your most authentic self. And I figured, now you can see my face, but it's still the same chatter. But I am pretty cognizant about just some of the recent feedback I received. So just know I am listening, I am evolving, I am staying positive, and I'm just getting really excited, plant foldies. Now over here again, there are many different varieties of H2O bulb Dracaenas. This one is the Dracaena Tornado, and these are all for $19.98. This one is a really pretty easy care house plant. Please get yourself these H2O bulbs. I'm actually interested in doing a beautiful Dracaena like this, like a little collection of H2O bowls. We also have the Dracaena White Jewel that's available here. This has more of like a white striping variegation to it. Then we also have the Dracaena Janet Craig Compacta right over here. And what's good about these Proven Winner Leafjoy H2O bowls is there's very minimal care. You don't have to worry about the watering because it's already in a water substrate. And then obviously we have one last Dracaena, and this is the Dracaena Dorado. This one tends to be a little bit of a bigger plant here, and this one is another pretty one that can get massive. But as far as like a collection of H2O bowls by Proven Winners Leafjoy, this is a win for me. Now we're gonna go ahead and go to the main event. Well, actually, before we go to the main event, I did want to show you this Aglaonema. This is an Aglaonema Frosted Ghost in a H2O bowl. Take a look at this. Wow, what do you think of this right here? I think it's super cute, and again, it is another Aglaonema I'm super tempted to buy. But the problem is, plant foldies, I've actually got multiple Aglaonema Frosted Ghost. Now this one is for $29.98. My thoughts are about Aglaonema growing hydroponically is they're already a slow growing plant. So growing them in like straight water could even slow down their growth. I will say one feedback I would give for Proven Winners Leafjoy H2O bowls is if they can provide some type of nutrient solution, like maybe drops that we can put in the H2O bowl so we can actually supplement their growth. But beautiful Aglaonema Frosted Ghost. You can see that the roots here are quite healthy. I mean, they're nice and thick. They're not mushy, and you would just need to do water changes. But yes, this is the Aglaonema Frosted Ghost, and it is lovely as well. What do y'all think of my pelican shirt right here? I am just loving the fact that even though I am doing this plant content, you guys are getting to see even more of me. I will try not to do the plant runway challenge. I know some of you guys are like, Richie's kind of like all over the place, but I'm just having a good time. And I feel like you can't fault anybody that is really coming out of their shell and really being steadfast, showing you what an individual is all about. And I'm all about having a good time and talking about plants. Speaking of plants, I'm going to take this one down right here and show you this gorgeous Hoya. Now I think, what's the Hoya's name? This one is a Hoya, it doesn't have a Hoya name. I think it might be Hoya Fresh Rain, but look at this for $19.98. And then we also have this Hoya Kalimantan, and this one actually I am curious and wanting to buy, because look at this Hoya Kalimantan for $19.98. This one is another beautiful Hoya that I wouldn't mind adding to my plant collection just because it just has such a gorgeous silver foliage. Well, let me know what you think in the comments section, plant foldies, and I'm going to go ahead and just continue to showcase a little bit more of some of these Proven Winner Leafjoy plants. Again, please make sure you are supporting Proven Winners Leafjoy by just following them on their socials, such as @Leafjoy Plants, and also checking out their website. This one right here is another gorgeous plant. This is the, hold on, I'm trying to find the name of this. There's some names right here. This one is a Specia Red Crocodile. Let's go ahead and take this one down. First of all, Proven Winners Leafjoy is asking, what do you think of it? So again, pause this video, scan the QR code, and give them feedback. But you can see, look at how pretty the leaves are. Like, wow. It is absolutely stunning. And as far as the blooms, the red stark orange blooms is really nice. And I just like that velvety texture as well. So really nice looking one. And then this is the main event that I wanted to take you guys back to, and I'm surprised that these Anthuriums haven't been bought, but this is the first Anthurium. This is the Anthurium Follow Your Heart. And what? Anthurium hybrids at a big box store. Who would have told that Anthurium hybrids would show up at a big box store. Now, I want to connect with my friend Caleb again because he knows a lot about Anthuriums, but you can see this is only for $29.98. Every single Anthurium hybrid that you see from Proven Winners Leafjoy is going to be a little bit more unique. And for me, I am just obsessed. And this is the reason why I wanted to do a quick walkthrough of this Home Depot. Maybe we'll find some more Anthurium hybrids at other big box stores, but right now, Home Depot is where it's at. And it's really interesting because a lot of people have already started to get inflows of some of these hybrids, and they've been actually crossing them. But you can see this one's got a little bit larger leaf. It's got a little bit of damage, but still it's a beautiful plant. As far as Anthuriums, basic care tips is consistency. Consistency when it comes to Anthurium hybrids. You want to make sure that they have consistent humidity. So within 60 to 65 humidity levels would be nice. Although I have actually pushed the envelope in trying to grow my Anthurium Doc Block Michelle, also by Proven Winners Leafjoy, in ambient humidity, and it's doing just fine. Consistent watering is also key. Let's go ahead again and keep showing you some of these plants. This is another Anthurium, Follow Your Heart. And this one right here looks like it's actually getting an inflow. Let me bring this back out. Look, it's already ready to go. It is all ready to find a lover. And next month is actually gonna be February, Valentine's Day. And can you believe that just like a week and a half ago, we were in the Christmas holiday season. Thank goodness the holidays are over because it was insane for me. But again, beautiful Anthurium, one that I think is very much so cost effective, and one that I would recommend. If you're going to start out with Anthuriums, go ahead and get yourself a Proven Winners Leafjoy Anthurium. I hope that lots of people will end up buying these because, like this one right here, I need you to follow this heart. Should I follow my heart and buy one today? Feel free to leave in the comment section. And again, as I always say, and some people might even say that I'm a little bit blunt, but like I said, again, it's better for us to be straightforward with each other. But if you do want to drop a super sticker or a super thanks, which is a monetary tip for a YouTube content creator like myself, you can just press the $sign, drop a super sticker. And you know what? I would totally buy this Anthurium Follow Your Heart by Proven Winners Leafjoy. So as far as the Anthuriums, I did notice a lot of them have already sold through, so that's good that they're finding beautiful homes. This one is a spent bloom right here, but again, it would be interesting to see how these Anthuriums grow and how popular they become as they become even more accessible for the general public. And I'm going to try to get one more that's way up here. And this is it right here. This is another big one. Look at this. And it does have an inflow right there. What do you think of the Anthurium Follow Your Heart? I also like Anthurium Heart's Desire, but this one is still a beautiful one as well. And I think I would eventually buy an Anthurium just when I get my finances together. $29 again and 98 cents. There's one final one I want to try to grab, and then we're going to go to the next location. This one right here is, if I were to buy one, it would probably be this one, because look, it's already ready to like find a mate right here. There's some pollen on this Anthurium. $29, guys, $29.98. I'm gonna need y'all to get this Anthurium right here. Follow your heart. Shall we follow Proven Winners Leafjoy? I hope you guys have enjoyed this section of the video today. I'm going to give you a little bit of pan around. Actually, I want to show you one more interesting plant. This is the Geonanthus plant, Layla. Look at this dark plant. It's a very finicky plant. However, you actually have to consistently water it, and it does need higher humidity levels. But kudos to Proven Winners Leafjoy for re-releasing this. I know that Costa Farms has this trending tropical one as well, but I think sustainably, it's just a challenging plant. And for me, it's easier to get people into the houseplant hobby, which is easy care plants. But still, it is quite exciting to just be able to walk into a Home Depot like this and see gorgeous plants. The next location will be another big box store, which is literally a 5-minute drive. This is one of my different types of videos where it's not necessarily a marathon or a compilation of videos. I'm literally investing time to go from one location to another. So plant foldies, let's go ahead and check out another location. And we'll go ahead and see if we can find something as gorgeous as Proven Winners, Anthurium. Follow your heart. Bam.
Projects is voting smart. The Home Depot is committed to your safety, including merchandise in or on your vehicle or trailer. Please feel free to ask the associate for help.
All right, plant foldies, we are now at the second location for this big box store plant shopping, speed shopping episode for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the first installment where I just went to a Home Depot out here. So this one is actually the Lowe's Prosper location. And when we see all three big box stores, I kind of call them my trifecta because I often visit these stores because they're so close in proximity. And again, as far as big box store plant shopping, what's really making things exciting is the fact that we're seeing several new releases. This Lowe's location right here typically has a pretty decent stock. So let's go ahead and see what plants that they have here. Again, plant foldies, as always, if you haven't already, press the like button and subscribe button for this video. It definitely helps push this content out to more plant lovers like yourself. All right, plant foldies. So we are now at this Lowe's location, and right behind me is this gorgeous Vanda orchid, this purple Vanda orchid right over here. Really love the look of this particular Vanda orchid. It's one that I really think is something I want to add to my collection. You can see right here, Vanda orchids though end up having to have a lot of light. You can just see from the get-go right here, look at how pretty this is. And you can see right next to me is just all of these nice roots. You can tell that these are healthy roots. Now, as far as the actual Vanda orchid, this one is Vanda Gordon Dillon crossed with Dr. Enick, Blitz's Heartthrob. So what an interesting name for it. It does have such a beautiful foliage. And, you know, Vanda orchids are known as the queen of all orchids. So as far as like Lowe's, I would say Lowe's definitely has a very diverse collection of different types of orchids. I mean, if you can see from here, I'm going to spin around. You can see that there are some orchids here. Now, as far as just a lot of the plants, my initial pan around shows that, you know, there is some plants. I will tell you that as far as like all the big box stores, if you ask my opinion, Lowe's has consistently maintained a really good like indoor tropical section, which I appreciate, because even during the holidays when I was struggling to get more plant content to y'all consistently, I was actually able to go to Lowe's locations and still be able to film plants whenever I actually had time. Things that I want to highlight today in terms of Lowe's is, again, these gorgeous Urban Jungle recycled self-watering planter. This one right here, again, is self-watering planter designed with a removable saucer. This one is the Home Lamena Shelby. And again, these are for $24.98. I really love the fact that they're making it more sustainable in terms of the planters. So as far as like the things that I wanted to feature, definitely just the Urban Jungle planters. Like for instance, this one is another Anthurium, and I know previously at the Home Depot, the first location, we saw some Anthurium hybrids. This is a more of like a bird's nest Anthurium, maybe not as popular, but it is still an Anthurium. And you know, maybe for the year 2026, the new year, we're gonna just see more selections of plants. And as I continue to take you alongside with me, what brings me excitement, plant foldies, is being able to mix up this content. So I've been doing like half-hour videos. This video is going to be definitely longer than half an hour. I know that some people prefer that content length, but then there might be some people, I've noticed that some of the people have actually got subscribed to my channel for some of my shorter format content. Know that, you know, I am really trying to utilize 2026 as consistently evolving, changing things up, and keeping things exciting. So thank you guys for the support and the new subscribers. Speaking of another Anthurium, this is another Anthurium right here. This is an Anthurium Super Bomb, and look at how gorgeous the leaves are here. Nice and full. And this one is in a self-watering planter for $24.98. So if you're an Anthurium lover, they have them at Lowe's locations, and these are the ones that you want to be looking for. I would be curious to see if they actually have another Anthurium. They had like, I think, another Anthurium of some sort. I forgot the name, but it was actually Live Trends design. And speaking of which, Urban Jungle is really bringing the heat in terms of just the new terracotta planters. So I've shown you all this before, but I really do like the treatment of terracotta. And this one is for $14.98. You can see that this is a beautiful bird's nest fern. This is one of the easy care plants. I do love that it's got that stoneware look about it, and it's just gorgeous to me. Beautiful plant. And as far as this fern, you just definitely need to make sure that you're consistently watering it. Don't let it stay dry for too long. Bird's nest fern do get massive as well, so just like any plant, they're beautiful and they're a little bit more compact when you first buy them, but then they eventually get large. This can get as wide as about 3 to 4 feet, so definitely consider the space constraints that it has. We talk about easy care plants, and I know I've been talking a lot about pothos plants, but if you want something simple and stylish, again, this is an Urban Jungle plant for only $14.98. This is a Sansevieria Moonshine, and this one is not a bad price at all for that asking price, considering I would even say that the planter just looks expensive in a good way, like as in a natural aesthetic. And as far as houseplants, utilizing them for interior design, I would definitely recommend them. It just really depends on your aesthetics. And when I get a little bit more time, I am going to actually go through some interior design. A lot of these new concepts of mine for the YouTube channel is really drawing inspiration from other content creators. Like one person that I absolutely love, his interior plant design and just his lifestyle blog is Benji Plants. Let me know in the comment section if you actually watch Benji's plants. I love him as well. And then if you actually watch Planty Ashley, I love the wall she has for her plant room. It is really gorgeous. Now over here, we talk more, and I feel like I'm just really partial to urban jungle plants because, I mean, look at this. This is another self-watering planter, but look at just the treatment of the neutral tones and colors. This is an Alocasia poly right over here, and these ones are for $15.98. Beautiful plant. Alocasias are just not my cup of tea just because they are a little bit more spider mite prone, but it is still a beautiful selection. And for $15.98, that's not a bad asking price at all. And then as far as this one right here, we have another fern. This one is for $15.98. Really nice looking plant. And you can see this one is just got a neutral cream tone about it. I do like the two-tone with the gray and the cream. That's just my personal preference, but this is another type of fern. And then if you're looking up the plants that I've been looking at, this one is probably the one I would choose if I were to pick an easy care plant. And this is the Sansevieria Moonshine. This one right here is a beautiful one again, and it is in a self-watering planter, so you can't really beat self-watering planters. Plant foldies, let me know in the comment section what you think, and if you guys have been inspired to go plant shopping. If you can't tell, I am just really happy that I have some equipment that makes it easier. So for instance, I am utilizing my AirPods as a noise cancellation, so I can freely talk and not worry about having to get rid of the music. So that has been a plus. And just being able to be comfortable in my own skin is also something that I am really excited about, because then I don't have to edit so heavily. I don't have to do double work whenever I'm making these big box stores. Like, I used to have to go film. Then after an hour of filming, I would go back and do a voiceover and insert music, which I'm still doing, but I'm not having to do the rework. So let me know if you guys actually like the mix up as well in terms of the length of time. Today's video is going to be a little bit longer. So for my quintessential plant foldies, know that I haven't forgotten you. I love these longer format contents, but you know what, 30 minutes gives me a little bit of grace to have a little bit more for my life, some freedom for my life. So oh, I want to show you this. So speaking of urban jungle plants, I feel kind of guilty because I'm not really promoting Live Trends Design or Costa Farms. Y'all know I love all of y'all, but look at this, $24.98. This is a totem pole series that Urban Jungle Plants has recently put out. So they actually had a Philodendron melanochrysum, but even though this is just, and I say even though, this is still a beautiful Philodendron heteroecium Brazil, and you can see that it is on a totem. It is living its best life, and it is another easy care houseplant that if you're watching this today and you want to start your houseplant collection, get yourself a Philodendron heteroecium. And if you grow this on a totem pole, it actually will get larger leaves. So I love the fact that they have that, and they actually have some more rare and uncommon ones as well. This one is a Philodendron Paraíso Verde. Look at that. OMG, look at that variegation here. And again, this is only for $24.98 in a totem pole. Like, I'm really tempted to get a Paraíso Verde. Plant foldies, let me know in the comment section if you would buy this, and what do you think about Urban Jungle's new selection of totem pole plants. 2026, the new year, is definitely going to be a fun one, and I hope you guys will just be here for the ride, because I will be taking y'all to more big box stores. definitely more big box store. So even though I've just gone to Home Depot and then this Lowe's location, just know that I'm just enjoying the journey of being in front of the camera and showing y'all these plants. So this one is for $19.98. You can see this is a Marble Queen Pothos by Live Trends Design, and behind me are all of them Live Trends Design new hanging ceramic planters. In a previous episode, I talked about hanging baskets specifically you can find at big box stores, and you can just see that there are several here. I would say for the Live Trends Design aesthetic, it's definitely got more of a modern vibe to it. This one is, again, $17.98. You can see that it's got some geometric shapes. And of course, my favorite pothos plant, the neon pothos, is another beautiful one as well. One that I would recommend if you were interested in actually purchasing an easy care plant. This should be your first pothos plant. If you haven't gotten a pothos plant, get you a neon pothos. As far as a pulse check for my plant foldies, how is everybody doing? Have you guys had a really good New Year's so far? I know that I've kind of given you guys a little bit of insights about just some recent disappointment that I have experienced, but you know, after kind of like thinking about some of the disappointment I had with some people of mine that I used to work with, just know that I was able to just reevaluate, you know, maybe some of the intentions behind it. And you guys, I'm probably just like confusing y'all, but basically what I'm trying to say is, whenever you experience disappointment, never ever try to say it was you. It could just be how things worked out, how things may have not worked out. And the way you need to combat disappointment is refocusing, picking yourself up and finding something productive. So as you can tell, plant foldies, I have been working super diligently about just really focusing on myself, focusing on our gorgeous plant foldy career. So again, thank you guys for just supporting me always. So that is what I've been really, I wouldn't even say struggling with, but I have been dealing with, and I am totally doing fine. So thank you for any of the plant foldies that have sent me direct messages on Instagram. Know that I don't ever really want to talk negatively about anybody, because at the end of the day, you never want to burn bridges with people, but at the same time, you should also realize that your actions toward people and how you, you know, treat them may end up backfiring or coming back. So like for me, it's just let me focus on me, let me focus on you, and let me focus on the plants. And speaking of plants, my battery's about to die, so I'm gonna try to get you guys at least a little bit more content, and then we'll go ahead and call this video for today. But this one has really been screaming for me to take them home. Like, have you ever just met that one person that if you were single, you are out and about and you know that they're attractive, you might be getting that positive energy? This is how I feel about this philodendron heteroecium lemon lime. Like, it is literally screaming for me to pay attention. It's gotten my attention. For $20.98, I should probably take this plant home, but I am just perfectly content right now with my plants that I have. So for now, this one can continue to tempt us to purchase it. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section, plant foldies, if you think that this actual philodendron heteroecium lemon lime should go home with me, because it has been over here. I've just been looking at this quite a bit. So it is a neon colored plant. And again, as far as neon colored plants, you already know, plant foldies, that we need to be giving it quite a bit of light in order for it to do to maintain its coloration. So as far as like neon colored plants, again, I'm going to go ahead and give a little bit of Costa Farms some love, because we can't go to a Lowe's and not talk about Costa Farms. Dracaena sandriana variegata, Dracaena sandriana variegata. Say that 3 times. This one is for $8.98. You can see how gorgeous this is. Beautiful color on the plants. I love it. We love it. It is also known as a lucky bamboo plant. And then it's just as far as all of the Costa Farms exotic angel plants, I am really excited to just see what Costa Farms assortment of trending tropical plants are. If you've seen Walmart's videos, we actually had quite a bit of new trending tropical plants, but one trending tropical plant I'm really looking forward to is the Anthurium hybrid. So we'll see if that pops up at a Dallas-Fort Worth location, because that's where I'm based at. And then speaking of pothos, this is another one I like to share. This is the Pearls and Jade pothos. As Costa Farm says, this is ideal for beginners. And this one is for $16.98. Love this. You should love it too. It is in a 6-inch planter, and it's one that I would recommend for any beginners. I have spent quite a bit of time, with the initial content that I made for this channel in terms of big box stores, as just really talking about easy care plants, resetting our expectations for plants that are going to be less fussy and simple in care routines. So speaking of simple and care routines, and one that I want to show you is this right here. This is a Synapsis Silver Hero, or Java Platinum, however you want to call it. This one is for $24.98. Now, of all the Synapsis I saw, I would probably choose this one, because if you really look at the coloration, it is lovely. It's got some nice silver foliage to it. But this brings me back to a point where, as I've gone to these big box stores and I see beautiful specimens like this, it just becomes even more challenging to stop ourselves from continuing to consume and buy plants. Yes, you might find one at a really good price. Yes, you might find one as gorgeous as this one, for instance, for a really good price. It's actually on sale for $19.98 if you have the Lowe's app, the My Lowe's Reward app. But at the same time, do I have the space for this Synapsis? Do I have the time for the Synapsis? And I think that that's something we can talk more about in detail. And it's going to go segue to what I was going to say. Things that I'm also wanting to share with the Plant Foldy community is I will be starting a podcast segment on this YouTube channel called Grow Talks, where I will be featuring several different types of plant personalities, whether you're a content creator, somebody who just loves to talk about plants, business owners. And we're going to, talk about many different subjects aside from just plant care. And that's something I want to talk about, because I feel like sometimes our love for plants is also fueling maybe addictions. I know that in a previous podcast that I participated in, we talked about how do you get over plant addictions. It is really challenging, because whenever, and I'm not going to get into too much into it, but basically, these plants right here are just a lot of fun to look at. It's very tempting to purchase, but do you really need to add another plant in your collection? And that just makes it even more challenging, right? I'm probably not making it easier for y'all as well, because from y'all's feedback, I always show y'all plants that are just really beautiful. And to me, the intent is to just try to get everybody excited about plants, but not necessarily spend a ton of money. There's just many ways to acquire them. I don't know. I know that I'm blabbing, and I think it's because I've wanted this to be a speed shopping experience, but clearly I'm just long-winded, and I'm going to own it. I'm going to embrace it and love it. Plant foldies. What else do we have here? I'm really trying not to get this one individual that's actually trying to go plant shopping in the things, but you can see, look at this massive forest of plants. Absolutely stunning. Feel free to leave in the comments section what you think, but one plant, I'm going to try to pull this out. This one is for $19.98, and look at this. Ficus shiveriana, but look at how pretty it is. When it gets a little warmer, I may attempt to grow rubber tree plants again. They ended up going to Plant Heaven because I didn't get them to go inside on time. They ended up kind of freezing back to Plant Heaven because it did get a little bit cold in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But as far as some of the highlights for today's video, I would definitely say Urban Jungle Plants has it going on. I love the new self-watering planters. Kudos to just sustainability when it comes to planters. Obviously, Costa Farms continues to churn out large foliage plants, and in Live Trends Design, just the aesthetic behind their planters. It's something that I definitely want to talk about in a previous video. So when you look at Home Depot and then Lowe's, these are the two big box stores we're going to be visiting today. Just know that this is why I love to just do big box store plant shopping videos, because there's just so many varieties of plants that we miss out. So I'm going to do a little pan around because I know y'all miss me picking up the plants and you're probably tired of me seeing my face. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to wrap today's episode up. Again, if you made it this far into the video, please make sure you are pressing that thumbs up or like button for this video. Feel free to join my YouTube membership tier. It is only for the price of a cup of coffee, $3.99, and you'll get access to more additional channel perks and more lifestyle blogs, because I will be going to the Philippines. But for you to see my Philippines trip, you need to be a super plant foldie or join my YouTube membership tier. All right, so let's go ahead and do just some pan arounds for these plants. I'll give you my final thoughts, and then hopefully you guys will tune into some more of my new videos. All right, plant foldies, we're back. I hope you guys have enjoyed today's speed shopping video where I visited two different big box stores that are about a 5-minute drive from each other. If you are seeing some of the videos popping up on the screen right here, go ahead and press that so you can continue to watch my content. Go ahead and check out some of my playlists on the YouTube channel. And if you have plants of yourself, plants from your plant collection, you can go ahead and post them on the community tab. That's kind of like Facebook wall. If you have ever been on Facebook when it first started, I think back in 2005, you can post pictures of your plants. I would love to see your plants. If you have questions about the plants, you can do that as well. And one last thing, plant foldies, if you are all about those chat rooms, those old school chat rooms like Yahoo chat rooms, all of the videos that I have scheduled to premiere, I've done really good. I'm going to give myself some credit. You can actually click on the video and start chatting. So if you guys want to go continue to chat in the live chats, you can just go to the next video that's scheduled to premiere and start chatting. I mean, I think that's a pretty cool little chat room potentially that you can do. So definitely do that. Again, my name is Richie at Growfuls. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel with all the notification bell on. As always, good vibes only, good vibes always. I'll see you guys later. Bye. See you guys soon on the next one. Bye. All right, plant foldies, I did want to just go to this one Walmart. This one is off of Southwest McKinney, off of Custer, and there's not a big selection of plants, but I figured I'd go ahead and show you what plants they have. Again, I thought I was not going to go to another big box store because my battery died, but I was able to get it charged up. So these are all for $5.77. So you can see right over here, this is that purple passion plant right here for $5.77. Plant foldies, what do y'all think of this one right here? It is a Costa Farms plant, and you can see how pretty the foliage is. It's really got some nice velvety textured leaves. The problem with this plant is I just can't seem to get it to live long enough for it to actually establish, but it might be a plant that would be really good for, I don't know, terrarium settings. So again, plant foldies, I definitely just wanted to take you to a couple of big box stores, 3 of them that are right off of Custer Road. So these are literally within a 5 to 10 minute radius. If you just go up and down Custer Road in McKinney, Texas. So you can see right here, this is another one, Juanita Fittonia. What do y'all think of this? So it looks like as far as Walmarts are concerned, they're starting to get restock. Now, this particular one doesn't always have the biggest selection of plants, but I am still happy to be able to go see what they have. It looks like they're just getting things settled. And then you can even see right over here, bronze Venus maidenhair fern, another pretty one like this. I do like that this one has new growth. So as you can see, I was at that Lowe's location, but I figured I'd go ahead and just show you another location, a different Walmart. I do hope that as far as Costa Farms is concerned, we will be seeing even more plants, because they do have this little shipper right here, and you can even see we do have the Rex begonia. So a lot of the big box stores are starting to get their seasonal assortment for spring down. So you can see that big box stores typically move quickly. And then you can even see right over here, we have Bush on Fire Croton. I always show y'all this, and it's actually a really nice looking plant. Can y'all believe that my first plant purchase of 2026 was a Croton Petra? Again, if you didn't watch the Callaway's nursery video on my YouTube channel, definitely check it out. I am just really, I don't know, I'm just really enjoying being able to just talk to you guys directly and actually show my face on camera instead of just me picking up plants and giving you a voiceover. I just feel like there's a little bit more personable connection, at least for me it does. Like for instance, right here, this is a Schefflera arboricola, or an umbrella plant. This one actually is looking super healthy right over here. You can see that it's got some new growth. And again, for $5.77, these are all the Costa Farms exotic angels, but you can see that the Walmart versions actually have these little catch pots right here. It is interesting that each big box store has a different look when it comes to Costa Farms. I know that at Lowe's they have the self-watering wicks. These ones are just an interesting catch pots, like this China doll plant right here for $5.77. That's the thing about living in the DFW area. We do have quite a bit of big boxers to check out. Some are better than others, but you know, I'm just happy to see plants like this one right here. This is the Dieffenbachia Camille. Look at how stunning and bright the leaves are. Again, for Dieffenbachias, I mean, they look very similar to Aglaonemas, but the only difference is with Aglaonemas, they are low light tolerant. Dieffenbachias are not. And as far as the pest preventatives, they are a little bit more spider mite prone. So, you know, going to multiple big box stores after work is a lot of fun. I actually ended up taking a little bit of a break and going home to charge my phone, and I decided to go ahead and go to one more big box store today. I'm just really inspired to just continue to show y'all some plants. Like, look at this one right here. This is the red banana croton. Again, it's $5.77, but if you look at just the colors of it and then the textures, I would love to be able to grow croton into full-blown trees. It just so happens that it's a little bit difficult to grow them in outdoors long-term in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But as you can see right here, there was just some Costa Farms plants. And then you can see that we do have a bunch of these new planters. And actually, we talked about urban jungle planters actually being recycled. It looks like this is a Dorama recycled sustainable source. So these are recycled materials. So I don't know, 2026 might be the trend of just finding sustainably sourced planters. That is another topic I did want to talk about, plant foldies, in terms of all the planters that we use, all of the planters, when these plants don't actually sell, where do they go? But as long as we can get these sustainably sourced recycled planters, I think that's really cool. As you guys know, I have just been you know, filming candidly and trying to get some more of this content for you. Hopefully this new way of just getting you guys these plants is actually giving you guys some entertainment. One of my favorites is obviously these terracotta planters, $3.98. Very classic planter. And again, as far as like suggestions, terracotta planters are great for plants that do not like to stay in water too long, or if you need the soil to be a little bit more fast draining. So like succulents and cactus, terracotta planters are the best, and they just have a classic look to it. So Like I said, again, they haven't really gotten anything in the outdoor garden section. I will be going and looking at that, but you can see right here, they do have an assortment of different types of succulents and cactus. Like for instance, these are all by Element Plants, $4.97. You can see right here, this is that Echeveria. Here's the thing about this Echeveria Pink Diamond. Element Plants, when you start comparing Element Plants to all of the other succulent and cactus providers for big box stores, Walmart definitely has the most cost-effective succulents and cactus. So I would suggest shopping at Walmart if you're looking to save even more money. This one right here, for instance, $3.97. This is the Crassula ovagata Ogre Ears. So this is a jade plant, and it is another one that's quite interesting. I actually love jade plants, and that's something maybe this year I will be actually getting more so into. And then you can see over here again, this Echeveria Angel Kiss. I like Echeverias because if you look at the rosette look on these succulents, I think it's really pretty. It's just a matter of whether I can keep them alive because I've sent so many of them to Plant Heaven. So you can see 3 different big box stores today, 3 different visits. Plant Foldies, let me know in the comment section what you think of each one. We went to Home Depot, we went to Lowe's, and we went to Walmart. And I would say this Walmart is not the best representation of just Walmart's selection. It just so happens to be the one that I wanted to go visit since I was close by and driving around. And you can see that they still have some, like this Corsala Hollow or Halo. This one's an interesting jade plant. Things to look forward to in terms of Walmart is definitely going to be the most budget-friendly Costa Farms plants. I mean, you can even see right here, they've got a bunch of like Phalaenopsis orchids, and then they do have some plants with benefits. So these are all Costa Farms plants right over here. I'm going to just move this bike around, and you can even see Dieffenbachia, $19.84 for this beautiful Dieffenbachia right over here. So really large plants. So if you're looking for large foliage plants, Walmart's got you covered. And you can see right over here, we do have a really nice Spathiphyllum for $24.98. I figured I'd do multiple big box stores, and I'm hoping to do combinations of this since I am doing a longer format video. I did want to ask in the comment section before I end today's video, what kind of video time lengths do you have that you want me to make? Do you still want me to make just 1 hour plant shopping videos? Do you want me to do 30-minute videos, 30 to 40-minute videos? Do you want me to do shorter plant shopping videos like 20 minutes? Or do you want me to do like a combination of like 1 hour or 30-minute videos, kind of mixing it up a little bit? Please let me know in the comment section. My hope is to be able to do a combination of like 1 hour longer videos sprinkled throughout the week, and then the 30-minute videos where it is just easier for me to manage and make content. So I would love that feedback. Plant Foldies, you already know for 2026, I am really trying to elevate, change, and diversify this content, show a little bit more about myself, and hopefully continue to keep you guys engaged, because 2026 is going to be a year where we're going to see lots of interesting plants like this Dieffenbachia right here. So Plant Foldies, I hope you guys have enjoyed big box store plant shopping at multiple big box stores. And again, this is actually for real. My name is Richie at Growfold. Good vibes only, good vibes always. Press the subscribe button with all the notification bell on, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. And this is for real. See you guys soon.